That's an excavator crew at work on a hillside between Glacier View and Poudre Canyon on the north side of the fire area. Resource Advisor Chris Carroll is supervising this fire suppression repair project.
Right here we've got a piece of dozer line that was installed as contingency in case the fire started to approach the Glacier View neighborhood. And on the back end of the fire, as we gain containment on the fire, we're looking to lay that dozer line back down with this heavy equipment working. And the reason we do that is for a whole host of reasons, including preventing erosion and sedimentation. I work as a fish biologist. I want to protect the Poudre River and the fish that live down there from erosion and sedimentation. We're also looking to prevent this location from becoming like a new travel corridor that would otherwise fragment wildlife habitat. The equipment's just roughing up that smoothed out surface that fire personnel would have also been able to drive on and put hose layout onto, be able to get in there and actively suppress the fire if it was coming. So we're roughing that surface up, we're pulling that berm back in across and reshaping the slope so that way it essentially goes back to its former condition.
Chris, we see the recontoured dozer line. We're seeing branches in here as well, and they're obviously playing a strategic part in all this.
Yeah, so that's all material that was cut as part of the fuel break by hand crews, and we're pulling that material back in to the fuel break and into the dozer line to help break up any erosion that might occur and help with the rehabilitation of this dozer line.
So the trees redirect the water, is that it?
Yeah, they're gonna like help the water infiltrate and prevent it from finding a single line and maybe creating a gully that would be there on the landscape forever. All right, so we're standing here on a piece of the completed dozer line. You can see that it's relatively smooth, that it's been cut into the ground. That smoothness and that creation of that like sort of cup shape to it, that would really convey a lot of water. And while it's good for getting equipment and people in, it would be really bad for the water quality that we might see lower down if we leave it.
So now where are we going?
So we're going up to completed line around some of this brush that we're going to pull in. And you can see how the operator's taken the ground. He's pulled in the furrow line that the dozer created. He's roughened up the surface in here. Water and rain and snow as it melts is not going to find a path down this hill slope and into the river, affecting water quality like it would if we left it. Cody's the operator down there, and they're actually local here from Loveland. So they're working in their backyards with the local folks here on the ground to rehab, after a big fire event. We're doing it because we care about natural resources. We care about public lands that belong to all Americans, and these are the places that we recreate too when we're actually on our days off. This piece here is about a mile and a quarter long, all told, and it's probably going to take us the better part of a day to complete that piece, as well as another section that's maybe 3/4 of a mile. And hoping to finish that up and be able to move on to another location tomorrow.